Arrowhead of the National Park Service, Little Rock Central High School, National Historic Site. What was the Blossom Plan? A park ranger is standing in front
May
of the Little Rock
1954,
School Board
the
building.
U.S. Supreme Court overturned Plessy versus Ferguson, a case that 60 years prior had allowed for separate but equal in the field, especially of public education. In the city of Little Rock, plans began to be made, led by the superintendent of the Little Rock School Board, Virgil T. Blossom. In this plan, Blossom had decided to begin integration at the elementary school level and over a period of 6 to 10 years move up to the high school level. When Blossom met with schools and PTAs across the city, he found immediate resistance to his proposed plan. And so he decides to flip it and start in 1957 at the high school level, provided that the city of Little Rock will build 2 new high schools, one in the east, Horace Mann, and one in the west, Hall, to help achieve integration. Blossom also decided to use attendance zones as a determining factor as to where transfer students could attend. Central High School's capacity was listed at 2,650 students. And so, with the number of students living in the Central Zone who were white and the number of African American students who lived in the zone, a maximum of only 516 black students could have been considered. That wasn't meant to be. Around 80 students signed up to transfer and then had to be screened and have their permanent record reviewed by the schools they would leave to make sure that their citizenship, their grades, their attendance, their behavior, all would be appropriate for this upcoming integration. Then, about 32 students were left to come and sit down with Virgil Blossom himself. And after being told there'd be no extracurriculars, there would be no ability to attend a prom, a dance, a homecoming, that list dropped all the way down to only 17 students. On the first day of school in Little Rock, none of those 17 students were to show. On the second day of school, only 10 would attempt to take that first step. Only 8 of those 10 will finish the school year in 1958, and then the Blossom Plan will be stopped altogether when Governor Faubus, through a vote from the city of Little Rock, stops integration and closes all 4 high schools here in Little Rock. Virgil Blossom will leave his post in 1959 and move to the city of San Antonio, and will not be able to see the Blossom Plan's completion in 1972. Virgil Blossom dies in 1965. The Blossom Plan of desegregation was gradual. It didn't take the 6 years he had hoped for. It took actually closer to 15, and even then, it's only because the Supreme Court had ordered busing to achieve segregated results across the United States.
Screen fades to once again show the arrowhead of the National Park Service, Little Rock Central High School, National Historic Site with accompanying social media handles and logos.